pioneer, part of a speech noun. Synonyms: innovator, founder, doer. Example number 1. John Whitney was a pioneer of computer animation. Number 2. I get enormous pleasure out of essay activator written by its foremost pioneer, Dr. Rahman. Number 2. He was a pioneer in the field of biotechnology. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to support us. Innovator, noun, synonym, introducer, inventor. Number 1. I aspire, dream, or desire to be an innovator, not a follower. Number 2. Google ranked at the top in as well as its reputation for being an innovator. Number 3. As a 20th century's novelist, Virginia Woolf is both an inheritor and an innovator. Inheritor of is noun. Synonym: heritor, heir to. Number 1. Later, the little mice become the inheritor of the master. Number 2. These producers are inheritors of his work. Number 3. Who is the inheritor of the earth? If you like this video, click subscribe and click bell notification for more. Founder, the part of a speech noun. Synonyms: originator, creator, initiator, designer. Example number 1. Muhammad was the founder of the Muslim religion. Number 2. The winery's founders believe in the importance of preserving traditional winemaking techniques. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you. Dweller, noun. Synonyms: inhabitant, resident, liver. Example number 1. Cave dweller live mainly on berries. Example number 2. As the earth undergoes rapid changes, the future of its dwellers remains uncertain. Example number 3. The dweller of the forest is the deer, a graceful and majestic species that roams freely. In retrospect, noun, synonym, on reflection, or you can use when looking back. Example number 1. In retrospect, I think my marriage was doomed from the beginning. Number 2. In retrospect, I realized that studying harder in high school would have made my college application process much smoother. Retrospective is an adjective, meaning related to the past. Number 1. A retrospective analysis of the company's financial performance shows a steady decline over the past 2 years. Number 2. A retrospective study was conducted to investigate the long-term effects on the treatment of patients. The status quo is noun. Synonyms: the current state of things or the present situation. Example number 1. The status quo is often maintained by those in power to protect their interests and maintain social order. Number 2. Breaking from the status quo can be difficult and even dangerous, as it can lead to resistance. Bygone is an adjective. Synonyms: former, previous, belonging to or happening in the past. Example number 1. The quaint cottage was a reminder of a bygone era, with its thatched roof and rustic furnishing. Topical is an adjective. Synonyms: current, contemporary. Example number 1. Topical issues such as climate change and global warming are of utmost importance to humanity and require immediate action. Example number 2. The government needs to focus on addressing topical issues such as unemployment and poverty. Fleeting is an adjective. Synonyms: short-lived, passing. Example number 1. Life is short and time is fleeting. Number 2. The beauty of nature lies in its fleeting moment, reminding us to cherish what we have. Example number 2. We paid a fleeting visit to Paris. Contemporary is an adjective. Synonyms: modern. Example number 1. She writes a lot of contemporary music for people like Whitney Houston. Number 2. In contemporary society, the increasing reliance on technology has significantly transformed the way we communicate and engage with one another, leading to both positive and negative effects. The passing of time is now, meaning the process of time going by. Example number 1. The passing of time often brings about a sense of nostalgia, as memories and experience fade into the past, making one appreciate the present moment even more. Example number 2. Her face was a poignant reminder of the passing of time. Nostalgia is noun. Synonym: reminiscence. The sound of a familiar sound from my teenage years fills me with nostalgia, taking me back to dance parties and late-night car rides with friends. Number 2. Some people feel nostalgia from their school days. Number 3. A wave of nostalgia came over him. Don't forget to subscribe. Reminiscence of something is adjective. Synonym: reminding of something. Number 1 is a style of painting reminiscent of Da Vinci. Number 2, the old photographs brought back a flood of reminiscent memories from my childhood. Number 3, that sound is strongly reminiscent of my adolescence. Immense is an adjective. Synonyms: enormous, massive, colossal, immeasurable, tremendous. Example number 1. The immense pressure causes the rock to fracture. Example number 2. The impact of climate change on the planet is truly tremendous, immense or tremendous, as it is leading to rising sea levels and extreme weather events. Colossal is an adjective. Synonyms: huge, enormous, gigantic, immense. Example number 1. There has been a colossal waste of public money. Example number 2. The construction of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is a colossal feat of engineering, standing at a height of 828 meters and boasting the title of the tallest building in the world. Gigantic is an adjective. Synonyms: enormous, colossal, huge, tremendous. Example number 1. The whole job was a gigantic bungle. Example number 2. The iceberg that sank the Titanic was an enormous mass of ice, measuring over 260 feet tall and weighing an estimated 287,000 tons. Number 3. The whole thing is just a gigantic illusion. Collocations: bygone, bygone times, bygone era, bygone days, bygone glory. Pastime means leisure time. Topical issue, topical trends, topical topic, topical concern, topical matter. fleeting moments, fleeting memories, fleeting sensations, fleeting opportunities. Collocation 2. Passing. Passing a driving test. Passing on information, passing time, passing by means moving close to but not stopping at a place or person. Brief pause, brief outline, briefly mentioned, briefly consider, briefly note, briefly summarize, enormous success, enormous challenge. Collocation number 3. Massive success, massive impact, massive potential, massive popularity, massive growth, massive challenge, massive transformation, massive disappointment, colossal success, colossal waste, colossal challenge, colossal impact, colossal mistake. Collocation number 4. Immeasurable joy, immeasurable pain, immeasurable wealth, immeasurable love, immeasurable kindness, immeasurable wisdom, tremendous progress, tremendous success, tremendous impact, tremendous effort. Infinitesimal is an adjective. Synonyms: minute, teeny, tiny, microscope, minuscule. Example number 1. There was an infinitesimal pause. Number 2. The difference in taste between the two brands of coffee is infinitesimal, making it difficult to discern a preference. Collocation: infinitesimal chance, infinitesimal amount, infinitesimal difference, infinitesimal impact, infinitesimal probability, infinitesimal likelihood, infinitesimal size, infinitesimal scale. Collocation number 2. Minute details, a minute fraction of the cost, the last minute lush, tiny room, tiny creature, tiny details, tiny island, tiny village, tiny amount, tiny fraction, tiny mistake, tiny portion. Collocation 3. Microscopic organisms are not visible to the naked eyes. A minuscule amount, minuscule in size, minuscule differences, minuscule chance, minuscule details, minuscule particles, minuscule proportions, minuscule effects, minuscule errors, minuscule weight. Profound is an adjective. Synonyms: deep, weighty, extensive, sweeping. Example number 1. Life is a profound book. Number 2. The profound impact of technology on society has led to both positive and negative consequences, such as increased connectivity and decreased face-to-face interaction. Collocations: profound understanding, profound impact, profoundly moved, profoundly sorry. For example, I am profoundly sorry for an inconvenient caused, profoundly grateful, profoundly disappointed, profoundly meaningful, profoundly inspiring. Collocation number 2. Deep understanding, deep impact, deep devotion, deep roots, deepest deep, deep concern, deep affection, weighty issue, weighty responsibility, weighty decision, weighty argument, weighty consequences, weighty task, weighty document, weighty problem, weighty matter, and weighty debate. Collocation number 3. An extensive market survey, extensive examples, an extensive investigation, build an extensive network of contact, extensive training, an extensive body, sweeping reforms, sweeping vision, sweeping destruction, sweeping acclaim. Profundity is a noun. Synonym: wisdom, intelligent. Number 1, he impressed his audience by the profundity of his knowledge. Number 2, a wise person speaks with profundity, carefully choosing their words to convey deep insight and understanding. Number 3, he lacked profundity and analytical precision. Remnants. Noun. Synonym: remain, debris, residues, remainder. Example number 1. The museum is one of the last remnants of the 17th century palace. Number 2. The remnant of the forgotten language can still be heard in isolation communities, preserving a unique linguistic heritage. Collocations. Historical remnants, cultural remnants, remnants of war, remnants of a bygone era, remnants of a lost civilization, remnants of the past, lingering remnants, fragment or remnants, scattered remnants, valuable remnants. Collocations 2. Historical remains, archaeological remains, fossil remains, human remains, ancient remains, cultural remains, remains of a civilization, remains of an extinct species. Collocation 3. Storm debris, construction debris, tsunami debris, natural disaster debris, space debris, road debris, ocean debris, debris field, debris removal. Collocations 4. Residue analysis, residue testing, toxic residue, food residue, residue contamination, residue extraction, residue investigation. Eternity. Noun. Synonym: immortality, perpetuity. Example number 1. A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. Number 2. The concept of love lasting for eternity is a common theme in many romantic novels. Collocations 2. The search for immortality, achieving immortality, ways to attain immortality. The desire for immortality is deeply rooted in the ethical implications of immortality, ensuring their perpetuity, guaranteeing the product's quality in perpetuity, serve as a symbol of perpetuity. Eternal is an adjective synonym: imperishable, immutable, everlasting, relentless, unceasing. Example number 1. She is an eternal optimist. Number 2. The couple exchanged vows of eternal love during their wedding ceremony. Number 3. The beauty of the sunset over the ocean seemed to last for an eternal moment. Collocations. Eternal power, an eternal longing for freedom and peace. The eternal question, eternal fascination, imperishable beauty, imperishable memories, imperishable love, imperishable joy, imperishable wisdom, imperishable charm, imperishable reputation, imperishable spirit, imperishable impact. Collocation 2. Immutable laws, immutable principles, immutable trusts, immutable facts, immutable values, immutable beliefs, immutable traditions, immutable customs, immutable concepts, immutable rights. Collocations 3. Everlasting love, everlasting friendship, everlasting happiness, everlasting joy, everlasting beauty, everlasting memories, everlasting peace, everlasting success, everlasting impact, everlasting commitment. Collocation 4. Relentless pursuit, relentless determination, relentless effort, relentless focus, relentless drive, relentless ambition, relentless energy, relentless pressure, relentless commitment, relentless progress. Collocations 5. Unceasing efforts, unceasing determination, unceasing commitment, unceasing progress, unceasing support, unceasing dedication, unceasing energy, unceasing enthusiasm, unceasing passion, unceasing pursuit. Excavate, dig, quarry, dig out. Number 1. They plan to excavate a large hole. Number 2. The paleontologists were excited to excavate the dinosaur bones from the excavation site. Next one. The archaeologists employed advanced technology to excavate the burial site. Collocations: excavate a site, excavate ancient artifacts, excavate historical remains, excavate a burial ground, excavate archaeological find, excavate a dig site, excavate a fossil, excavate a tomb, excavate a shipwreck, excavate a hidden treasure. Collocations 2. Dig a hole, dig deep, dig for information, dig up the past, dig into a project, dig deeper into a topic, dig for buried treasure, dig through documents, dig out old memories, dig into a delicious meal. Collocations 3. Active quarry, abandoned quarry, quarry operations, quarry site, quarrying industry, quarrying methods, quarrying process, quarrying equipment, environmental impact of quarries, quarry regulations. Collocations 4. Dig out information, dig out old photographs, dig out a buried treasure, dig out the truth, dig out the document, dig out memories, dig out old clothes, dig out a lost item, dig out a file, dig out a hidden talent. Mine can be verb or noun. Synonym as a verb is extract and synonym as a noun is excavation. Number 1. The useful trade is a mine of gold. Number 2. That mined the hillside for the ores. Number 3. In many countries, it is common for farmers to use mines to extract minerals from the ground. Collocations: excavator bucket, excavator operator, excavator tracks, site excavation, excavator hydraulics, excavator maintenance, tunnel excavation, excavation equipment, excavation safety, excavation waste, excavation archaeology. Loot is a verb. Synonym: rob, plunder, steal from. Example number 1. This is the economic warfare that loots the property of the people without making any sign. Number 2. The archaeological site has been looted multiple times, causing irreparable damage to the historical remains.